actually into play. MiniWarGaming's Batrep.
Welcome back to Beat Map Batrep, Season 2, Episode 41, Tomb Kings vs. Beastmen, Tomb Kings Turn 4. So the Tomb Guard reform to turn around to face any charges they're going to take, and the Stalkers turn because there's not much else for them to do as well. And then Magic Phase, I get 11, and I get to plus D3 from the casket, so I got 12. So I got Righteous Smiting on my own group, so plus 1 attack, and I regenerate some of my skeletons. Casting Desecration on him, and I make it, barely. Time Warp, I then cast just on myself. And I don't roll very well, and he manages to dispel it. So I did actually get the spell, but he dispelled it easily enough. Then the Casket of Souls, I managed to get a 9, and he gets a 6, so he fails that. So does the first guy take a wound? He takes 1 wound in total, but the question is, does it bounce to the other chariot? And the answer is no, so not much happened right there. So going into combat, the Spawn is attacking, he gets 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s, manages 4 hits. Wounding on, I got 2 wounds. Basically, I failed both of those and needed 6s. I get to hit back, though. I got lots of attacks, and hopefully going to kill him because he does not get a save, but he survives, and since he's unbreakable, he's sticking in there, so that's really annoying. Then, since he dispelled the Time Warp, I do not have Always Strikes First, so he attacks with his big old hero guy, the Doom Bull. He manages 3 wounds there. Then attacking with his Minotaurs, he manages only 3 more wounds. So that actually makes a difference because it gives me 1 more guy attacking him. Attacking his Doom Bull, of course, it's going to be very hard to do any damage. Manage 1 wound, but he has a 2+ save. Actually, a 1+, but he failed it on a 1 anyways. Then attacking his Beastigores, trying to do as much damage as I can here because it's hard to kill them. But they are at -1 strength and toughness, so that is going to make it much easier. Doesn't really affect their strength because they're going to be strength 5 instead of strength 6 with their great weapons, and I'm only toughness 3, so still 2s to wound. Gets 4 wounds there. Do not manage to save any of them, so lose 4 more guys. And I believe that means I lost combat. Why? Only 2, so still tar pitting there. Really need my chariots to win so I can come and help out. But if they don't get there soon enough, I'm going to die. That's really what it comes down to. His chariot then charges the Tomb Guard, and the other one's attempt as well. He gets an 11, and the other one manages to get in there as well. And then the last one is just moving. So these guys are regrouping. They do manage to reform or regroup and turn around, and then his other chariot starts to move to get in a better position to charge next turn. Impact hits, gets 6 strength 5 impact hits, hitting my toughness 4 guys. Does manage to kill 3 of them. I managed to save 2 of those, so that was kind of nice. Then he gets to attack with his initiative 3 guys. I'm initiative 3 as well, but we just resolve them at the same time. Does not do any damage. I hit him back, and I had to split my attacks here because there's 2 different units there. Managed to kill the 1 chariot, so that's 2 wounds gone. And then the rest of the attacks on the other chariot. Only managed 1 hit and do not wound him. Then he gets to hit back with his great weapon and his beasts, and only manages 1 wound, which I do not save. So what happens at the end there? He loses combat. Does he run? The answer is no, so we are stuck in combat there. Then going finally with this annoying Chaos Spawn. Does not manage to do any wounds, and I get to hit him back, so I better kill him here. And I do, because he does not have a save. So I cannot overrun, though, because I did not charge that turn. So that really sucks. I'd like to get into that combat, but it is my turn next, so we'll see what happens. Manages to smash down another 5 guys. The 2 Minotaurs then get to attack. And they do pretty poorly, actually, only managing 4 wounds, and I saved 2 of those. Only 2 guys die. But then I hit him back. Of course, hitting the guy with the 1+ save is not going to be very fruitful, but I don't have much of a choice because he was in base contact. The rest of the guys attacking and managing to inflict a few wounds, but he does save quite a few of them, so he only loses 3 guys. That's a big deal, because I am going to lose this combat because I'm just outnumbered here. Well, not outnumbered, but outgunned, I guess you can say. And lose a few more guys, and then combat resolution. Oh, he still has stomp, but he fails both of those. And then the other guy has stomp too. Combat resolution, he kills every single skeleton warrior. All that's left are my 3 characters. So I've got to get in there and help them. I need some awesome magic, otherwise I am dead. So end of round 4, this game is close. It is very, very close, because I've been massacring his guys on the one side, but his chariots have been doing so well, and he's managed to hold off my other chariots who are finally able to come in. So the question is, will I be able to do enough damage this turn? So I attempt to charge, and I make it. Did not actually have to get too high, because they move an 8 and then Swift Stride, so 8 got me in there, no problem. And then attempting to rear charge, and I make that with my Stalkers, even with the difficult terrain in the way. So I'm just giving it all I got here just to try to kill him. Getting the rear charge is going to help with the +2 there. Magic sucks. Do manage to try to cast Desiccation, and I fail it, so that really sucks. Then he gets to attack, fails right there. I attack him back, hopefully killing this guy. Only managed 2 wounds, but he does fail both of them, so it does kill the chariot. So the other chariot goes down. Then we got impact hits. We got 10 impact hits. Strength 5, so wounding 5 times. He does manage to save one of those, but he loses a lot of guys. So he keeps the champion. That's the only one that he... And champion and the standard bearer. Then I get to attack because... No, actually, sorry, he gets to attack, and he kills one of my chariots and wounds another one down to 2. Sorry, kills 2 chariots and then wounds another one. Then the Minotaurs get to attack. They get a solid attack in, and they do manage to kill my one wizard with the Lore of Light, so no more Lore of Light from me, but my Hierophant is still alive, thankfully. Then I get to attack him back because those are great weapons, so they always strike last. And I do manage to kill one more. He still has his champion, though, which is a big deal. The Stalkers are then attacking, but do not manage to wound his big guy there. Attacking the other guy, the champion, but fail to wound. Then he gets to attack back, trying to kill the Hierophant, whiffs all his rolls. Then he attacks with his Doom Bull. The question is, does he run? The Minotaurs run, or they do not run, but his other guys do. So the question is, do the chariots catch them? He rolls a 6, and of course I catch him. So he loses his Doom Bull, and the chariots then have to chase, putting them kind of out of position. The Stalkers then have to move through as well, and they don't manage to get anywhere as well. So Beastmen Turn 5 is looking pretty bad for the Beastmen at this point, but there is always a chance that they kill the Hierophant, that I'm just going to crumble. Charges my chariots with his chariot, manages to get in there no problem, so that's going to hurt my chariots pretty bad. The other guys march to try to get in a better position, even though there's only 4 of them. They've got to try to do something, right? So impact hits, he managed 4 strength 5 impact hits, and he manages 3 wounds, kills the one chariot, brings the other one down to 2 wounds. Can he finish me off in close combat? Misses with his one attack at initiative 3. I'm attacking at initiative 2 here, and manage to kill him. And that's what it comes down to. So then I run through, I reform. I don't know why they earned a roll for that, but did kill him. So then over here, what happens? Goes after the Hierophant, and he manages to kill the Hierophant. So we're going to see if I'm going to start to crumble in just a moment. Tomb King strikes back, and does manage to... Sorry, Tomb King is striking back now, and manages to kill a Minotaur, and then they run. Do I catch them? He runs 2d6 inches, and he rolls a 9, and I roll a 5. So do not catch the Minotaurs, but what's really going to matter at this point is, do I crumble to dust? Because if I don't, then it's my game. If I do, then we might have to go to turn 6. So let's see what happens. So the Tomb Guard, do they crumble? And nope, they make their leadership check. So basically to make a leadership check, whatever they fail it by, they lose that many wounds. The Stalkers do not crumble. The Chariot does not crumble. And my Tomb King does not crumble, which means... Oh, and the Casket does not crumble, which means he calls it. It is a Tomb King's victory. Sorry that we don't have an outro here. That's because I had to leave really fast, and Owen actually finished off our game. But it was a very close game. Really awesome. Really enjoyed it. And we're definitely going to be doing a rematch. So thank you for watching this battle report, and thank you to Kevin MacLeod, of course, for always providing our music. You can challenge us to a battle report at miniwargaming.com/challenge. Stay tuned for even more Beat Matt Bat Reps.